Welcome to Subramani. There has been a lot of furor over social media influencers, what is called social media financial influencers or fin influencers, and there has been a clamor for that being regulated. Now, when I say social media influencers, what do I mean? I mean there is a set of self-proclaimed experts who give unsolicited advice to investors and potential investors about what they should do with their money, they should do with their life, and how to retire rich, etc. So people like me are the so-called social media influencers. Only thing is, I will never fall in the Sebi definition of social media influencers, because they say you should have 1 million subscribers, that is 10 lakh people, and I am at 50,000, so I have to go 20x of where I am. So I will not come under the purview of Sebi. Now go back one step and remove the word social from whatever I said. So here are a bunch of self-proclaimed experts telling you what to do with your money, with your retirement, etc. But they are on the so-called mainstream media. So they write in newspapers, they appear on television, etc. And so far Sebi has not been able to regulate them, not regulate them much. After an event has happened, it is possible that they will say, oh, this is what this media person did. There has been action against some media people. I have no clue where they are now, but largely it is a area which Sebi finds it very, very difficult to control, right? What can Sebi really do about it? Sebi can tell its constituents like mutual funds, brokerage companies, and all other players whom it regulates, that you should not use financial influencers, or if you do use financial influencers, you have to tell us and that you are using them, right? So full disclosure is something that they can ask for, but will they be able to prevent them from using? I have my doubts. So what do you think Sebi can do to regulate the financial influencers? But prior to asking what Sebi should do about financial influencers, we have to ask why do we require Sebi to regulate financial influencers? When we say Sebi, I think we also mean IRDA or RBI, because influencers, in fact everybody, right from talking about banking, credit cards, home loans, everything gets under finance. So every financial influencer should be brought under some legislation, or the people who are using these financial influencers can be brought. For example, IRDA can tell the insurance companies what to do, RBI can tell the banks what to do, NHB or again RBI can tell the home loan companies what to do, right? So all of the regulator can regulate the people which it controls or it regulates, rather than trying to influence the financial influencer or the fin influencer. Why do we need a regulation today? Well, it's very simple. When you have 4 cars in a city, you don't need a signal, but when you have 4 million cars, you need a signal. So when your number of financial influencers increase, then the regulation becomes more necessary. Who are these financial influencers? These are people who could have come very lately, maybe 2 years, 3 years ago, they were not known to anybody. But now they are available, visible all over the place. There are many of them with 1 million followers who come and tell you, well, in 2 hours I will solve all your finance problems, and this is how you should invest in the mutual fund. These are the top 5 shares to buy. This is the best brokerage house to open your account with, right? A lot of marketing. First of all, I think we should get rid of the word social media, because these are all commercial media, right? So there are financial influencers who get paid. Let us say a person gets paid 1 rupee per subscriber. So somebody like me will get paid 52,000 rupees because I have 52,000 subscribers, when somebody who has got 10 lakh subscribers will get paid 10 lakh rupees for the same tweet, which is fair enough because his reach or her reach is greater than mine. That is what it is. But the problem is in a print newspaper, when you read, you know which is a article and which is an ad. In television and in social channels or YouTube channels, let's call them, there is no way how you will know what is paid and what is not paid, what is ads and what is editorial. Is it possible that media gives you falsified information? Answer is yes. But why are we singling out social media for doing this? Regular media also makes huge mistakes, right? So how do you, what can Sebi do to influence them, right? Sebi has not done much to influence the regular media. So social media, I don't even know why it's called social media. All this is commercial media. Everything works for money. Every algorithm is towards money. So the more you advertise, Google will push up your search on top, right? So same thing, wherever you go, you have to pay to get attention, whether you are listed on Zomato, Swiggy, it doesn't really matter, right? So how do you impact the financial influencer? What do you tell him? Well, you can tell him what he can do, what he can't do, that he cannot talk about falsified information. But the chances are many financial influencers don't even know that the information being given to them by the company is falsified. I know of financial bloggers who do not know the difference between company law depreciation and income tax depreciation. Now, if that is the level of financial knowledge, the chances are that the company can very easily, these people become very pliable. They may not understand what they are doing. One is not knowing that they are being influenced by the company, and second is knowing that, yeah, what I am doing is wrong, but I am getting paid, so I will do it. So finding the line between the two is going to be very difficult. So for Sebi to say what they can do and what they can't do is going to be difficult. We are nowhere near the norms being announced as of now. At least I do not know whether it is being announced as of now. So as soon as it is announced, I will be able to talk more about it. But why would Sebi do it, and how would Sebi do it? Still very big question mark. Should Sebi do it? Yes, they should control or what is being said on media, not just social media. Social media is a small part of the regular media, but yes, social media is also important. In the regular media, what happens is, it's not easy to set up a television channel. You have to get permission. You will have a whole hierarchy. There will be the owner, there will be the manager, managing director, there will be the editor, all those checks and balances would be there. But to create a YouTube channel, you need nothing. You just need one camera or a phone, a good phone with a good camera, and you can be starting off tomorrow, right? I did not have to get myself registered anywhere to start this YouTube channel. If I do some proper marketing, maybe I can get my audience to be 1 million. Right now I am at 52,000. There is no connection between where Sebi says it will start controlling me or what exactly am I expecting Sebi to do? I expect Sebi to first of all define who is a media influencer. I think they are they've got a number of 1 million subscribers. So apart from subscribers, it could have viewers, people who are viewing it without subscribing. So will they find the distinction between the two? I do not know. Then what happens to a journalist who leaves her journalism job and starts off her own channel? She will straight away go to 1 million, or at least say 900,000. Is 900,000 not worth regulating? I do not know. Can NFO be marketed there? Can IPO be marketed there? We do not know, but definitely NFOs are getting marketed there. Brokers are talking about why their brokerage house is the best. Why? Also, I can conduct a television or a YouTube channel for teaching you about mutual funds, right? And that mutual fund program can be sponsored by a fund house or a different fund house for every program, right? You will never know. There will be a branded logo telling you this is the fund house, but there are 42 fund houses, so I can create 42 chapters and have 42 of them sponsor each chapter. So we do not know how influence is going to be moderated, how influence is going to be influenced by Sebi or controlled by Sebi, or will Sebi control its own entities anyway and tell them not to use social media. Like they've said, you cannot use celebrity advertising. So you don't see an Amitabh Bachchan or a Shah Rukh Khan coming and telling you this fund is good. Now take this country where they say mutual fund cannot be sold by celebrities, but Pan Parag can be sold by Sunil Gavaskar. The soft drinks can be sold by any cricketer, right? So Pan Parag can be sold. Cricketers can sell rummy. If you want to play rummy and get addicted, please come to Hrithik Roshan, right? So far more toxic products like rummy, F&O, etc. are being hawked by brokerage houses through social media. Or whatever this media is called. So Sebi has to control media. Sebi has to control the people appearing on media, on social media, etc. It's not going to be easy, and I'm sure Sebi will take the right steps which are necessary to make the market a better and a cleaner place for small investors to operate. Largely, if you ask me, what you have to do as a retail investor is control your greed. Don't believe just because somebody says something. Thank you.